Not yet!
Huh? Oh my god! It's Tien! What, was Krillin busy? Come on, buddy, you can't be serious. With your power level, you're no android, you're no Namekian, and you're certainly no Super Saiyan. You're just human.
Yeah? Well, you know what? Power levels! Super Saiyans! And you! Shin
Oh, that's a Dora.
What's up, Fresh Bros? Welcome back to How to Elder Scrolls. More specifically, my little mini-series where I'm currently reviewing each class in the Elder Scrolls 1 arena. And today's episode, we are handling the, well, I would say unarmed master, but it's kind of complicated. We're handling the monk, but you see, monks in arena are a bit different than your usual stereotypical monk. They're martial arts masters, but they're kind of like weapon masters, and they just don't really wear armor, and that's kind of like their whole gimmick. But anyways, let's go ahead and hop into UESP and see what we can learn more about monks in arena. So monks are the 11th class in the chart of classes alphabetically in the Elder Scrolls 1 arena. They have descaling experience, meaning that their experience gain is pretty mediocre, so they get less levels as they fight. They have a D14 hit die, which is pretty good for arena classes, as you can see, but is pretty bad for, well, warrior classes. I'll get into that later, though. They do have access to all weapons, which is pretty good, but they don't have access to any armor whatsoever, same as mages, and funnily enough, monks and mages are the only two classes in all of the Elder Scrolls 1 arena that don't have access to any armor, and honestly, I would consider a monk, the monks a trap class because of this little caveat here. Much like I consider the burglar a bit of a trap class, though I think the monk is a little more lenient than the burglar. Monks don't have access to shields of any kind, so you really may as well just use two-handed weapons, because you're not getting any armor whatsoever, so you may as well just go full DPS. You get 25% thievery efficiency, which is the same as just any average class, and they have access to no spell points. They get 1.5 times their level in critical strike chance, and they start with a broadsword. Now, monks are under the warrior archetypes, which is a little more different than the stereotypical monks in a lot of RPGs, since monks are usually the stealthy type that use their fists. However, here they are, in fact, a martial art master that are masters of weapons, and honestly, they're probably the worst class you could possibly use fists with, since monks don't have access to armor, and to increase your hand-to-hand damage you need to wear upwards to chain or possibly plate gauntlets to give yourself 3 to 4 damage instead of 1 to 2 damage, and the only damage increase you get past that is a 3 times damage multiplier, so you're doing like 3 to 6 damage when you could just use a weapon that does more damage anyways. So monks are definitely more of just this weapon master martial arts class more than anything. Now, onwards to what it says about monks. Monks use the discipline of their mind to hone their bodies into lethal killing machines. Monks may not wear armor or use shields, but may use any weapon they prefer. Monks have a chance per level of experience to deliver a critical strike of 3 times damage when engaged with an opponent. They do not have this ability with missile weapons. Further, monks deduct from their opponent's base chance to hit for each level of experience they attained. Because of their mental discipline, monks can actually reduce the amount of damage they would normally take if they successfully save versus a spell, it will result in no damage, as opposed to the normal result of taking half damage. Advantages: can use any weapon type. They possess a 1.5 critical strike chance per level with melee weapons. High evasion chance per level. Doesn't really go into any more detail on this though. Will take no damage, spell damage, from a successful spell save instead of half damage. Now disadvantages: cannot equip any type of armor or shield, have the lowest potential health points gain out of the warrior classes, out of any warrior class. D14 is literally the lowest a warrior can get, and reliant on enchanted items for consistent defense. Yeah, so monks don't really have a lot of good defensive capabilities due to their lack of armor and not having any real magic to be able to just create a magic shield or anything, so you kind of just have to use potions and enchanted items and whatnot. Notes: monks are a blend of unique offensive and defensive traits, while their 1.5% critical strike chance modifier with melee weapons is only half as effective as an assassin's plus 3% modifier. Their abilities to reduce incoming melee damage and possibly ignore spell damage entirely gives them a unique combination of defensive benefits, and the first two abilities listed increase in effectiveness with level. Now, with the lowest potential health points pool among all the warrior classes, and the inability to wear even leather armor, even their innate defensive abilities, even with their innate defensive abilities, monks still greatly benefit from enchanted accessories, enchanted items with defensive spell effects, and potions to supplement their defenses. Now, agility and willpower are important attributes to prioritize for monks, in further increasing their chance of dodging melee attacks and reducing incoming magical damage when they save versus magic ability fails, respectively. Well, anyways, that's everything on monks in the UESP. I guess now it is time for us to hop in game and see how far we can get with our monk class. Alright, and here we are in class selection, so let's go ahead and select our class. We are playing a monk today. And of course, this class, I do kind of consider it a bit of a trap class like the burglar. Though it's not really as bad, but it's still pretty rough. Now, of course, we're going to need a good name for our little monk here. And I mean, let's see here. So we are going to have to utilize a lot of weapons and, well, just weapons. We're probably just going to use a daikatana and just swing through everything, so, yeah, I guess, monks really are just the, anime kind of class, you know? Alright, let's see here. Now, where would Ishigo hail? Honestly, if you know anything about Dark Elven lore and Morrowind, it would actually make sense for them to have monks, since they are kind of like this middle, they're like this far eastern place, you know, like between Morrowind's Dunmer and Black Marsh's Argonians. I feel like they would definitely be the best for monks, just because of their lore actually feeling like far eastern, oh boy, like far eastern Japanese mythos, you know, with them having so much access to katanas and whatnot. I know a lot of Dunmer, even in, wow, we have 33 hit points, that's crazy. A lot of Dunmer and Morrowind usually have katanas, especially daikatanas, like, I know, what's his name? Crap. Venom. Bolvin Venom, yeah, that's who. Bolvin Venom has a Daedric daikatana that he tries to attack you with, when you duel him to the death at the end of the Redoran Hortator questline. Let's see here. So I feel like a Dunmer would fit for today. And I really want to have a max agility character. I want to have good stats though. I want to have at least a 50 willpower. Let's see here. Guess I wouldn't be too much of a sacrifice there. Definitely want to max out agility though. So 71 agility shouldn't be too bad. I mean, yeah, you know what? Everything here is actually pretty good. Pretty well rounded. Yeah, 30 hit points is... We should be good though. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, that'll work. Let's go ahead and hop on in. Now, of course, let's see how far we get. We're going to do our usual thing of getting through the tutorial. Oh yeah, and I also, I'm playing on a new laptop. Let's see here. Okay, so that's the spot. Yeah, so I'm playing on a new laptop that does have a new touchpad, so I'm going to have to get used to finding where the right click actually is, because it's not as easy as a actual button. Alright, well anyways, we're going to have to grab the ruby key and of course go over here and start things off by of course trying to get ourselves a good magic item. So let me go ahead and drop a little save so we can save scum here, and I'll catch y'all after I grab some good loot. Alright, so we found ourselves what looks like a, I think this is Dwemer? No. This is Mithril. Yeah, I found a Mithril amulet, which means we got +3 armor rating already, right off the bat. Not bad, not bad. You know, definitely pretty good for us. Definitely a good start. I guess we can get weapons as we go. We're of course going to have to see how far we can get just running along normally. No way to truly see where the... Oh god. Oh god. Really? Really, game? Okay. Okay, I guess this is what happens when I try to... Oh god. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get used to this new touchpad. Makes navigating Arena a little more difficult. But yeah, I did have to get a new laptop to get better storage. Oh god. So I could keep making videos. Oh, nothing usable. Okay. Who's attacking? There we go. Yeah. Alright. Find some gold pieces at least. Of course, it seems like we're going to have the usual. So I'm going to have to fight goblins as we go and try to get out of this mess. Of course, not having a lot of health is a bit of an issue, especially, I mean, I guess I do have a lot of agility, and I guess I do kind of have some good survivability, but, like, one gripe I do kind of have with this class, though, is the fact that hand-to-hand damage isn't, like, boosted. Could you imagine if the monk class actually gained, like, oh, I got a level of experience, nice. Oh, and it's 6. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and throw that into agility, because we definitely need that agility to go up first. Desperately. Let's see here. So yeah, +2s across the board. That's pretty good. Alright, what was I saying? Got side. Oh yeah, I think it would be cool if monks actually had an ability to increase their unarmed damage. Like, could you imagine if monks had like an ability? Oh, and we're dead here. Yep, dead. And that was with a 3% critical strike chance too. Yeah, not like that really matters. Not in the early levels at least. I can definitely see it starting to get pretty nasty in the later game. Though, oh. 3 gold, nothing more. Okay. Yeah, so monk is definitely going to be a little rough. Yeah, I wonder if there's some sort of like hard reset by like loading a save before you start resting, because like it seems that for the past however many... Oh, never mind, got a bandit anyways. But you know, it seemed for the past however long, every time I reload, like, bandits will stop spawning, and I'll start like fighting more rats and goblins right after I reload. Like, look at that, goblins. Watch, I'm probably going to fight rats next, and then probably fight a bandit after this. I wonder if there's like some sort of weird Doom-style false randomization. I mean, hey, more goblins. That's just more free XP because of how easily I can kill them with nothing but a broadsword. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I couldn't even swing at him. But yeah, Lizard Man, like, those guys drop a little bit of XP too, don't they? Have a small chance of paralyzing you, but you know, I've never really run into that with a Lizard Man. Oh. Dead. Why are bandits just so powerful compared to the player? Like, seriously. Like, monks. Oh, they're this all-powerful, almighty... My game crashed. Okay, let's try this again, but not crash. Seems that's just a bit of a reoccurring theme now. That I just kind of crash every episode. Oh, another level of experience. Oh, it's not that much, but hey, I mean, more agility is more agility. That's +6 to hit and +6 to defend, which is not bad. We got +1 armor rating across the board. Not bad at all. And I mean, that should be also leveling my evasion chance and whatnot. Oh. More bandits. I mean, I'm able to take them out. Oh shit, I actually took them out. I took both of them out. I mean, hey, rogues? Okay, what? How strong is a Wakizashi? Let's see here, 1 to 10. Yeah, nothing. But hey, I mean, I got a bunch of stuff I can sell. So that must count for some. Rogue is nothing usable. Okay. I guess the 2 rogues are kind of like set inside of each other, so you kind of can't loot them. That sucks. But I mean, hey, we just got some free loot from that. And I know bandits drop a shite ton of XP too, so like, we should be pretty set from that. Oh. Holy shit. What are the chances? A saber. I'm sorry, a saber? Like, I mean, it has the same maximum damage, but its average damage is still... Also, how much health do I have? 1 HP in a dream. Ishigo is insane. Yeah, but this is definitely very chance-based. I'm... This is gambling at this point. As long as I'm fighting lizardmen and goblins, I should be good at least. Nope, not load. Save. I mean, let's see here. How much health did we get from 1 hour of resting? A single hit point. That's hilarious. God. I think I actually need to... Okay, you know what? I will say a katana. How much of this can I carry? Okay. I will say that for a class that I've kind of had a bit of a gripe to, I'm kind of starting to grow on this class. 3 to 16, that's actually better. That's better than the saber. And we have 15 out of 48 health. Yeah, it seems that resting does take a while, so. Oh, we're fighting orcs now? I'm sorry, what game? Yeah, so I mean, we're definitely going to have some good loot to sell, at least. I'm probably just... And funnily enough, something about monks. I don't think we really need to buy like, we can't really buy armor anyways, of any kind. So we can really just invest all of our money just into getting a really good Daya Katana. Just getting a really good weapon. I'm sorry, what game? What's happening? Oh. Huh. That was weird. Let's go ahead and keep saving, I guess. Because, I mean, our health is definitely returning. And, I mean, this is a very efficient way to level up. And kind of grind to just resting. Especially for possibly the weakest of the warrior classes. I mean, I will say that, you know, I'm not, I don't know, this class might actually grow on me a little. Now that I'm actually playing it. Because I remember trying this class out like once or twice before, and I thought this class kind of blew, but like, now I'm giving it a second try, like, I don't know, I seem to, oh. Good lord, what the hell was that? Chain armor and a warhammer? I thought a spell sword. That just dropped my health down to 2 again. What the hell? Let's see here. Wow. Yeah, I do also need to max out my willpower. Like, I feel like something about this, getting the Agma Infinium just to increase your willpower from 50 all the way to 100 would be kind of worth it. Though I would honestly just do it. Oh, level experience. I would honestly do it maybe somewhere in the mid game, specifically so you can just, you know, man, just so you can survive all the magic enemies that you would fight in the mid game. Look at that, plus 0s across the board already. Huh, neat. Let's see here, so drop a save again. Man, and I mean, I'm literally just sitting here resting most of the time. Like, I think I'm doing all the grinding I need for Stone Keep already. Like, oh. Well, we just took out, there's not really much there, huh? A thief, we just took out a thief. Wow. You know, I kind of stand corrected with monks. I mean, they're kind of a trap class, but honestly, it seems like just the way they play, like, I wonder if it is kind of the evasion chance that's coming into effect. I guess now that I've hit level 4, then yeah, it's definitely going to play a more pivotal role than literally like 3 levels ago. Even though that was not even a full hour ago. Here I am still killing Nightblades and thieves and assassins like it's nothing. Like, look at that, Nightblade. I guessed it before I even saw what it was. So yeah, even the brigands that live here are no match for me. And with every other class, it seemed that every single bandit was basically the Grim Reaper reincarnate in the early game. Here I am tearing through them like a hot knife through butter. Good lord, like, am I just getting increased, like, is my weapon damage itself getting increased? I guess I am leveling my agility, like it's already at a 86, which is pretty nasty this early in the game. But no, it's not bad, like, I guess, yeah, I am a Dunmer, so all weapons are going to increase in damage, but it's only like a small increase every 4 levels, and good lord. Okay, there's our first death in a while. Holy crap, like, how long have I been going at that before dying to a bandit? Of non-stop, not just killing all the fodder enemies, but also all the bandits. Look at this, another bandit. Another dead bandit. She was a Nightblade. Didn't even drop my health that low. Dropped me down to 31. I started the game with less health than that. Or, yeah, I started the game with less health than that maximum. So, like... Oh god. I guess more of a downside to the new laptop I got is the fact that the touchscreen can kind of stick sometimes. You know, I just kind of realized I don't think I've ever seen a single healer bandit. Like, I wonder if there is a small chance for you to actually fight a healer bandit. And if so, like, how rare is it? Because I know there's plenty of monk bandits you can fight in one dungeon, like its whole gimmick is it's full of monks. And, I don't think I've once seen a single healer bandit. Man, we're actually about to, fully clear out all these bandits here. Just healing up this, way. There we go. Alright, first quest obtained. Must get to Fang Lair. Let's see here, it's 8 in the evening, too. We can just up and leave. There you have it. Oh, I guess it is 8 in the evening. Gotcha. Yeah, yeah. The streamer brain, recorder brain, you know. Call it what you will. Uh-oh. I guess we do have to find an inn. It's just tough to really know where the inn actually is, you know? Where any inn is. I mean, what's this building? A mage's guild? Huh. I mean, I guess we know where it's at now, so we can probably get magic items. Well, this has to be an inn. Has moons all up its side. There we go. Yeah, I should have rested until the next day, huh? Yep, Thirsty Goblin. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and get a room. We're going to stay for a day. He wants 10 gold pieces. I'm going to haggle him down to 7. Okay, I'm going to haggle him down to 8. Nice. Alright. Because let's see here, it's currently 8 in the evening. Let's go ahead and rest until... Let's go ahead and rest until it's 8 in the morning. Nope. There we go. Let's see here, 8 in the morning. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I do kind of like when an RPG actually says, when an RPG says AM, PM, or just decides to go all the way through all the hours in military time. Makes it a little easier for me. But, you know, that's just a personal thing more than anything. Gotta love that winter breeze. That winter music. In Morrowind, of all places, with a volcano off in the distance erupting. Here in the glorious city of Cormar View. Where is Cormar View? Oh, okay, I guess I gotta down click like that. Okay, let's see here. So Cormar View. Oh! That's right next to Blacklight! Huh! And I guess a neat little detail. Let's see if this will, yeah. It's directly where the volcano actually is, so that is a neat detail I like about Arena. Is you can see Red Mountain from where it actually is on the main map, as long as you're still in Morrowind itself. Alright, let's go ahead and hit this weapon shop, and let's see if we can trade in for a good old Daikatana. Possibly an enchanted Daikatana too. We're just gonna sell everything, because of course we can't really wear anything. So honestly, a lot of this armor and stuff is just not really useful. Like, it's literally worthless to us. So I may as well not even try to barter sell any of this stuff. Especially since it's cheap stuff anyways. Like, look at that, leather boots, 11 gold. Yeah, I don't think I can barter that up very much. But I mean, hey, I got so much that I'm probably going to get a decent amount of gold from selling all this in such rapid succession. Because, I mean, like, kind of quantity over quality, you know? Like, these may not be enchanted leather curses, but they're like a bunch of leather curses, so it kind of adds up to like an enchanted leather curse, even though enchanted leather curses don't exist. Nor do enchanted chain curses. Only enchanted plate curses. Anyways. Looks like our gold is definitely getting up there. We got 700 gold so far. And I'm not even halfway through selling everything. So yeah, we can definitely probably afford a nice Daikatana. Yeah. Maybe we could even afford a diamond sword, you know? Look at my sword, my diamond sword. You can't afford my diamond sword. Anyways. Yeah. We're now getting a lot of gold. Going on into the selling the shields. We're now about to sell all of our weaponry. Yeah, sabers don't even sell for that much. That's crazy. 5 gold for a Wakizashi. Yeah, I guess that sounds about right. Warhammer only costs 14 gold. Thought it would cost 40k, but you know, it is what it is. And alright, that's the last item to sell. Let's see about trading for my weapon. What kind of weapons you got? Alright, let's see here. He has access to, let's see here, he has a katana, a claymore, silver warhammer, short bow of will, war axe of will, Iron Broadsword of Shock Resistance, Longsword of Frost Resistance. Yeah, nothing there. Let's see what the armor selection look. Oh, I just realized. I don't even think. Yeah, if I go into buy, it goes straight into weapons, doesn't it? Like, yeah, it goes straight into weapons because of the fact that I can't even get armor in the first place. Not even shields, like... like, that's actually kind of funny. The only class that can't even see the armor selection of the item shops. That is actually kind of funny. Yeah, but I guess we should probably search around the place, huh? Look for more weapon shops to try and, well, buy some good weapons. I mean, let's see here, cause like, if we can get a Daikatana, just a really good Daikatana, then I think this character would be set. Like, that's really all you need. Honestly, I guess this class is kind of good for some. I mean, you kind of just need to get a weapon, you're basically set, and then from there, just worry about magic items, where any other class would need to get magic items, armor, weaponry. So, some classes would need spells alongside that, you know, to, like, truly min-max to being as strong as possible. But, like, monk, yeah, just give them a good sword and they're good. Yeah. I guess assassin is kind of the same way, but at the same time, assassin is leather armor can wear leather armor, and leather armor does provide some protection, so it is kind of worth it. Even if leather armor is not the most amount of protection, it's still more protection than nothing, you know? Which is better than nothing, you know? Like, getting something is better than nothing. Alright, let's go ahead and look at what weapons he has. This guy has. Let's see here. A Mace of Frost Resistance, Dagger of Will, Claymore Katana. Yeah, nothing. I ain't seen Jack. No Jack Daniels. Well, anyways. I guess we better hit Rahad then. Because there's nothing for us here. So yeah, let's go ahead and hit Rahad. We can probably buy... I do know of... There's probably some Daikatanas sold here, so... we can probably look at getting a Daikatana here. And I do know of an Ebony War Axe in one place, or is it an Ebony Battle Axe? Still an Ebony Axe, which is better than no weapon at all. Yeah, Ebony is kind of good. Even though it is pretty expensive, and you're mostly paying for the durability. But I say it's worth it, honestly, because I've had adamantine weapons break on me before, and I tried using the ebony weapon, that thing... Ebony weapons seem to last for the entire game, which is absolutely ridiculous. So I will say ebony weapons are definitely worth it, in my opinion. They last long enough. Let's see here. We got a Daikatana, and we also got a few special Daikatanas. One of will and one shock resistance. The willpower Daikatana would help with spell saves and stuff. However, where we're going, we wouldn't really have any magic enemies. So I guess just getting the basic Daikatana for now is our best bet. And I mean, yeah, that's only 50 gold, so not really that much, huh? And look at this. So the basic katana does 3 to 16 damage. The Daikatana does 3 to 21. And I just realized that both of them have the same exact model. That is actually kind of funny. But yeah, the Daikatana is definitely a lot stronger than the baseline katana. And of course, Daikatanas are just the best weapon in all of Arena. It is kind of convenient that the best weapon in Arena is also a weapon that would fit the monk the best. Because, like, you know, like, it's an Akaviri katana, essentially. A two-handed one. And monks are usually depicted as Japanese in a lot of cases. Anyways, let's go ahead and grab Stone Keep, put it on our map. Let's go ahead and head to Stone Keep and rip and tear through a bunch of enemies, grab some magic items, see if we can get some better armor gear. And yeah. Here, we're actually gonna, I guess, drop a save here before we head to Stone Keep. Can't camp here. There we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and head to Stone Keep. And let's go ahead and see how fast we can tear through everything. So we should have a decent amount of health, at least by monk standards, and should do enough damage that we can just nullify a lot of these enemies. We just got a belt right off the bat, so that's pretty good. Let's see here. So this here is this here's an elven belt, which is not really the best, but hey, I mean, it's better than nothing. So yeah, we got -1 armor rating across the board. Not bad, not bad. Alright, looks like we got a longbow here. Another belt. Let's see if this is a better belt than the one I just got. Oh, it's literally just another elven belt. Isn't that something? Alright. Well, I guess there is... Guess we could go see if we can deal with the Minotaur. We just got diseased. That's not good. Man, we're getting torn up. We're dead. What? Okay. Yeah, I guess I do take it back a little. I mean, yeah. Monk is pretty bad if that's the case. Like, how'd you die there? I mean, okay, to be fair, I guess it is harder to turn around and deal with everything with my mouse setup. And I'm sure if I had a better mouse setup for, like, faster movements, I could spin around and erase enemies in 2 seconds, but, like, still. Oh, diseased off the bat. Oh, is it a health lowering disease? What are we looking at here? Stomach rot. Oh boy. I don't see what it's lowering either. Not sure what it's lowering. Not good. It is kind of annoying that we just gotten diseased twice. Guess we could see if we can take on the Minotaur, though, at the very least. If we can actually get to the Minotaur, that is, and not die to rats. Which is actually kind of crazy. Oh, got a pauldron. Didn't get the belts this time around, so that sucks. We are going based off of our lower armor rating than normal. Oh my god. Just rats galore. Alright, let's go ahead and rest up on this bed. We can rest for a full 21 hours. Not bad at all. Seems like Stomach Rod isn't really doing much to us, huh? Got 100 gold, a longsword. Minotaur of the Backrooms. Not seeing the Minotaur in this place. I can hear him, though. Oh, here he is. Alright, let's see how quickly we can... Okay, not bad. And we got a level up. Oh, it was a +3 level up. Okay, that's a pretty bad level up. Yeah, we got 89 agility from that. Not bad. Not bad. Not really good, but not bad. And I guess, Monk is kind of like the opposite of Mage, to a degree. Like, where Mage solely benefits from intelligence, and basically the higher your intelligence, the better a Mage you are. It seems like Monk solely benefits off of your agility, at least in the early stages of the game, but still to a large enough degree that you basically do nothing but throw points into agility to truly benefit as a monk, to truly succeed as a monk as much as possible. But hey, we were able to snag the Minotaur's treasures, his mini treasures, so not bad at all. And I don't think we're going to be able to, I don't think we're going to be able to, like, try to grind up to get good gear, because, like, Monk doesn't really get good gear, you know? I guess we could try to get a full ebony jewelry set from the Mages Guilds across Tamriel, but, like, you know, like... Oh, wolf time. And wolves are actually kicking them. Oh god. Wolves nearly killed us. Okay, so yeah, wolves are extremely deadly. But, I mean... Oh, health is starting to dip a little. Oh boy, it took 33 hours to heal up all the way. Yeah, so I guess health is drooping a little. So that's not good. But hey, we got to level 5 so far. And I mean, yeah, I guess we could go back to try and get Stomach Rock cured, but honestly, I don't think Stomach Rock really does much. And honestly, diseases in this game are a bit of a joke. In a lot of cases. And honestly, if they annoy you that much, you could always just get potions of cure disease, or just play as a healer and have the cure disease spell that costs barely anything and cures everything. And you can just always rest scum it if you don't have a high chance. So even if you're just any other magic user. And good lord. Okay, I mean, Monk is still doing damage. I will say that we are getting torn to shreds by skeletons. Where? Where? What? Game. Where was it? What? I just died from nothing, it feels like. Okay, whatever. I guess he was hiding in a wall or something, but that was kind of lame. And it does seem like you really gotta focus as a monk. Which I guess is kind of ironic that the monk stereotypically is like this well-trained, well-focused warrior. Oh god, we're about to die already. Dead already. Okay, so yeah, it's definitely very gambly, very chance-based, because, like, we died almost instantly that time to skeletons. Okay, you know what, like, I guess in the early game it definitely felt pretty good. I guess mostly because a lot of your abilities are really strong warrior-wise for a character that doesn't have equipment. But it seems like not having equipment can degrade your playthrough a little. Oh, landed a critical strike. Not bad at all. Nice, landed another crit. Okay, what? What did I just take damage from? Game, what did I just take damage from? Tell me. I do see a skeleton over there, so I guess there is a skeleton, but still. It does seem like we are kind of over-reliant on having to actually try and look ahead. Let's see here. We do have a long sword. We don't have a longbow or anything of that nature. And we can't really rest up here, huh? So I guess we do kind of have to just run in and try to chance it. With 6 HP in a dream, and we're dead. We're dead again. Okay, so we can't even pass the skeletons. I mean, we are pretty much decked out as much as we could. And I can hear the skeletons already, that's fun. Alright, well, let's try this again. Alright. Oh, my skeleton. Oh, really? Really, game? Are you kidding me? How much health do I have? 2. Good lord, really, game? This game doesn't like me. Dead. Okay. I'm not sure if we can actually get through the skeletons. It seems like the very last skeleton always manages to kill us. Just barely. Like, I don't want to go back and try to grind up everything, but, like, I feel like the other classes just did better, just in general, with the stuff they had. Like, I feel like the mage could have done a better job of just buffing up to tear everything to shreds, you know, like... Found 60 gold. Oh, another skeleton. Oh, level of experience. I think that was all of them. Nice, okay. We now have 92 agility. That is pretty good. But yeah, I think, +8 to hit and dodge. Like, that's really good by our level standard. I'm not sure if it's like good enough, though. Alright, well, we definitely need rest up here. And let's see here. I guess we did manage to just barely pull past the skeletons, so I guess we can save up here. We do have 78 health now, so that's good. Let's see how far we can get past these ghouls, if we can even get past these ghouls. Like, the ghouls are basically the main crash course of this whole test run. Because ghouls are usually very tough, and man, it seems like we just can't jump. I wonder if it's just something with Monk, or if it... Oh god! I'm nearly dead already, and I just fought one ghoul. I mean, I can tear the ghouls to shreds, but at the same time, they can tear me to shreds. So it feels extremely gambly, and it feels like it's extremely chance-based. I'm nearly dead. I'm level 6. I shouldn't be near death from fighting basic ghouls like that. Oh, and of course, chance I failed to pick this lock, huh? Here, I guess we do have another way to pick locks. Being a warrior and all. Aren't going to use the axe for much else, huh? There we go. Let's go ahead and grab what we can. And then I guess wrap things up. Since we did manage to pull through, though it definitely felt like a bit of a drag. Ooh, an amulet. How strong is this amulet? We're looking at... Oh. It's just a Dwemer amulet. Never mind. Dwemer is worse than the Mithril amulets I currently have. But I mean, hey, we managed to get through it with our little monk here. We managed to grab the piece of the Elder Scroll that we needed and everything. And we managed to get through it, even though we definitely botched a lot of it. I mean, not bad, you know, just putting points into agility just to make the monk more viable, honestly, in my opinion. Since by baseline, a monk of any other build would really be harder to pull off. Like, if you just put points into endurance, it's kind of a waste for monks, because, I mean, it's more health per level, but if you're not putting points directly into agility as soon as possible, then you're kind of just ruining the whole hit chance and defend chance you get, and, like, you're basically making it harder on yourself, since agility does play a pivotal role on your armor rating, as well as your dodge chance and hit chance, which is pretty crazy to think about. But yeah, so this is Monk. This is how Monk plays. This is how Monk feels. Honestly, I'm not too sure about it. Half of me wants to hate this class. Half of me wants to try this class a little more and see how far I can get. But, like, it's kind of just a weird class in general. It does not feel like any other class in Arena. It's just kind of weird. I mean, it's good. It does decent damage. It can survive encounters, even though it's chance-based. And your chances can be pretty bad from time to time. I mean, it's a gambler's class. I'm just gonna stick to the rating I was originally going to give this class, honestly. I'm gonna give this a 2 out of 10, because, like, it's definitely a trap class. Like, you definitely need to know what you're doing and know how to play Arena to be able to play this class. Like, you gotta know how to whip your character's head around to attack enemies behind you as soon as possible, because your health is not that high. Your health rating is not that high. It is extremely low for warrior standards. It is about as high as the strongest thief class or mage class, but is you know, it's meant to be a warrior class, yet it doesn't feel like one. Like, sure, you get access to all weapons, but so do assassins. And sure, you get a pretty decent crit chance, but so do assassins, which get a better crit chance. Like, monks kind of feel like a half assassin that doesn't really function the best, but at the same time, it's kind of good enough. Like, I don't know about this class. I feel like its skill floor is definitely mid to high tier because like you need to actually know what you're doing again to actually play this class. So yeah, I wouldn't really suggest playing this class as a first run. I'd suggest doing this class as like a bit of a side challenge run, maybe on your third or fourth run through arena. Like it's pretty decent, but like it's not that good when you really think about it. So yeah, I hope y'all found this video helpful. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If so, then go ahead and leave a like or whatever. This has been your bro Frostbrew, and I think I'm gonna catch you all in the next one. Later.